Hi everybody, this is Webmaster Jim Hay logging on to another episode of Web Tips TV. Today we're going to discuss space and fonts used in your website. These are two very important components that provide a hidden message about the seriousness of not only your website, but your business as well. Now, let's begin with fonts. Back in the 90s, webmasters had a very challenging time using fonts. We were limited to like Verdana, Arial, Comic Sans, Sans Serif, and we had to be very careful because the fonts that we use on a website may not be the same fonts in other people's computers. Well, today it's much different. Whenever you buy a computer, you have virtually thousands of fonts installed. So the issue with the webmaster using the right font is no longer existing. Whatever font you use, the size and color are the most important attributes. Be sure headings, subheadings, and paragraphs all use different size fonts and be consistent throughout the websites. Use a font size of 10 point to 14 point with colors in complete contrast with the background. For instance, black fonts with a white background, yellow fonts in a blue background. Also, when it comes to search engines, don't hide search terms by applying the same color as the background. It's a big detriment by Google and it will hurt you. Now, the type of font you use for your website communicates subconsciously the type of business that you are. But be careful. Using the wrong font can actually turn away business. If you have a fun business that offers events for kids, use Comic Sans or balloon fonts. If you are an elegant dining hall, you may want to use an elegant font like Pristina or Vivaldi. How do you know which is the best font to use? Check out your competitors. But be careful. Adding Pristina font to a website about beat-up old Ford trucks is like driving that same old Ford truck to your prom. Try picking up your date on that thing. Not a good idea. Now let's talk about space. Keep in mind that a computer monitor is light, a very bright light. How do I know this? Turn off your lights, keep your monitor on, and you'll still be able to find your car keys. People read 20% slower on a computer monitor than on paper. So, to spare them from this pain, take into consideration space, color, and alignment. Regarding alignment, paragraphs aligned to the left are okay, but only because it's common. Center alignment has its place, such as in poetry or quotes. The right alignment, however, is not recommended at all. It's okay if you're trying to collect data such as names and emails, but that's about it. The most advisable alignment is justified. Why? Well, we revisit the old Feng Shui concept of sharp edges, promoting bad energy. Left, right, and center alignment causes jagged edges in the paragraphs that it forms. Justify alignment limits jagged edges. Both sides of a paragraph remain straight, promoting a good reading experience. What would you think about a person whose closet looks like this? Not great, huh? Cluttered closet denotes low self-esteem. A well-organized closet portrays self-respect and confidence. Similarly, a cluttered website will communicate that you don't care what people think. On the other hand, a well-groomed and designed website will enhance your image and promote business. Here are some tips on space and layout. Let's look at a website that I once took over. Avoid scattering images all over the pages. Keep columns of the text about 1/4 inch apart. Pictures and text should also be at least 1/4 inch apart. Links should be placed on top or on left side of the pages and maintained at the same place throughout the website. Use no more than 2 images embedded into a single paragraph. Keep reading zones narrow, not stretching from one end of the screen to the other. It only tires the eyes. Now let's look at the website. Much better. Hope this segment helped you about space and fonts. This is Webmaster Jim Higgs for Web Tips TV, logging off.